Good evening, everybody. I was sharing my testimonies, and tonight I got another testimony. I told them about the testimony when I was in jail, and I started Bible study. But after I started the Bible study, and I told you about the tables, and I was reading about Lazarus, and it was the being obedient. God blessed the Bible study where 4 more tables came. Well, one time, this testimony is about, because it was telephones, and I see people go to telephone and they come back, they be miserable, sick, like throwing up, and they got some bad news. So I said, I'm not going to ever get on the phone. But one day I got inquisitive to find out what's happening at home, and I called, and I got some bad news. And after I got that phone, I was sick. I mean, I was rolled up in my bed. But nothing I could do though. But I was sick. But I was laying in my bed, and it was snowing, and they had these like frosty windows, like when something lands on it, you can see what lands on the glass, but you can't see through the glass. And as I was laying there, light just shining through the window, and I looked up, and the light was bright, so I walked through the window, and I looked, and there was a snowflake. I mean, one of the most beautiful snowflakes I've ever seen. And then I looked, and another snowflake, then another one, and all the snowflakes was designed, carved like an artist did them. And I said to myself, why am I worrying about things that I have no control over when I got a God that can hold a snowflake in his hand and don't melt, and he can carve it and design it perfectly, and all of them billion snowflakes, and none of them the same. Why am I worried when I got a God that can make himself so small, send me a message, but he's bigger than the universe? And at that moment, I was at peace with myself, and I slept like a baby. But God is good, and we got a God that can hold a snowflake in his hand and don't melt, and bigger as the universe. Why do we worry? Just trust in God. Trust in God.